happens on Twitter is that people can go on and other people are able to guess their passwords. Most people that are prominent and have verified accounts have two-factor authentication, which is something that we have. We also have something else that scrambles everything. So in this case...
I know all about this technology. I can barely download an app. Go ahead.
But, you know, to just sort of, you know, double down here, I think that, I call BS here. I think he's lying through his teeth. When people hack into your accounts, they're not going to tweet at one specific person like, hey, what do you think? They're going to try to get people to donate money. They're going to put out some weird picture. They're going to hack into your direct messages. They're not going to say, hey, what's up, Scaramucci? That's not going to happen.
Well, maybe it was possible to guess Steve Scully's password. Like I would guess Biden 2020 might be the best.
Or I love Biden. Yes.
Joe, I'm with Joe.
Yeah, I'm with Joe.
A better question, though, is if you needed advice on how to properly respond, the last guy I would ask is Anthony Scaramucci, who was fired for the worst response ever, the New York Times.
All right, let me go to both of you. Here we are 25 days out. Court packing, I'll tell you after the election. Ending the legislative filibuster. Chuck Schumer, everything's on the table. D.C., Puerto Rico statehood. I don't know if it would include an attempt to go through the constitutional amendment process and get rid of the electoral college. But they won't answer. Now, Joe Concha, I don't know. All my political instincts, and I've done this 33 years on radio, tells me that's not going to fly with the American people. This is a big, unforced error by Biden and Kamala Harris.
Huge. I mean, this is the number one question. I couldn't believe that Susan Page, the vice presidential debate moderator, didn't bring up that question, will you pack the court? It was up to Mike Pence to actually broach that topic. Didn't even bring up Antifa as well. Didn't bring up abolishing the filibuster. But yeah, when you want to change the third branch of government and change 150 years of precedent, you know what this does? If they pack the court and the Republicans get the White House back and the House back, then they'll pack it and it'll look like a football roster. We'll have like a 53 deep Supreme Court. So yeah, no one will support this. But again, if they win, they control the House. There's a good chance they bring back the Senate, or they take back the Senate, and then you have Biden in the White House is basically a puppet who will sign everything, and they'll probably go ahead and do this because out of revenge over Amy Coney Barrett.
You're a great political observer, Mark Simone. How do you see this campaign shaking out? I keep saying to my audience, I cannot tell you how this is going to end, and I'm being very honest. I don't know.
We know how this is going to end, just like it did in 2016. Everything is identical. I went back and looked at October 2016. Polls showed Donald Trump behind 16, 17 points. And the same articles about how they were in chaos at the White House, the GOP has given up, they think it's lost. Same exact stuff. And by the way, I think the reason they don't say what they're going to do about packing the court is if they say they're going to do it and President Trump's reelected, then he's got the okay to do it. They said it was all right to do. I think that's why they want to do it.
Joe, what's your take with 25 days out? How do you see it?
How do I see the election playing out? I look at polls too. You know me. I scour over them. I would take polls. And the real clear politics index of polls. That's where they take 8 major polls and they average it out. This way you can't just cherry pick one. Donald Trump is running ahead of what he was polling against Hillary Clinton.
By about a half a point.
Yeah, so he's in better shape. So you're going to tell me that he's going to lose Florida, North Carolina, and Ohio? I don't think so. And if he could just take one more state back of those 3 that he won that no one thought he would, Michigan, Wisconsin, or Pennsylvania.
Hey, if they're not running fracking ads all over